Assalamu alaikum. This tutorial is about tagging enemies. When you click on an enemy, the icon will appear on it, and wherever you go, this icon will still be there, indicating the 3D world location of enemy. Even if you are off screen, this icon will still update. And when you click again on enemy, that that icon will be removed, and you can tag enemy again on click again. So in this tutorial we will learn how to tag enemies and untag them. Let's create our own enemy tag system. And for the first we have to create a character class. This is a normal character class for our player, for our character. You can get when you start the when you create a new project with third person template, you will get this third person character. So and there is no code inside here. This is default code. So first of all, to make an enemy tag system, we have to create an enemy. For that we have to create another character class, simple bp enemy, and let's say enemy tag bp ai enemy tag. So we know, okay. Now inside here we will import any skeletal mesh. So we will do nothing right now and move back to our world. Now to make an enemy tag system, we have to create a widget class, simple widget class, widget, and tag enemy. So I'm giving every file a name of tag enemy, so when you get files you will know that these files are relevant to enemy tag tutorial. So now we will drag canvas panel, resize is to 1920 by 1080. Let's simple put a text here to just know that our widget class is loaded. Our okay, enemy tag, okay. Now let's make it break. So right now when I play the game, you will see there is our widget is not loaded. To make widget, we have to create a widget in our character, tpc third person character. This is our character and ai is the enemy character. So simply create a widget and select that widget here, tag enemy. From here promote a variable widget tag enemy ref. Now we use add to viewport, add to viewport. Now when we play the game, you see our widget is loaded. Now we can do our logical work here. So first of all we have to make a icon. Simple, we will use image and image here and put any image, any random image from here. Any, let's take, where are the textures? So we just took the UE logo here. So let's make it anchor to middle and position x to 0 and position y to 0. Now we have done here. Now the next part will be, we want mechanics to be in the way that when we click on enemy character, this icon should appear on it, and when we click again on the character, this icon should disappear. So for that we have to send data from this enemy class to widget class on click. So for that, first of all, we will use on click event. So when we click, this event will fire up, and let's see is this working or not. For testing we will see clicked, and for that we have to check the collision. It should be block in the visibility. So now let's drag our enemy here. Sorry, this is our character, this is our enemy. So right now it will be in the center. So right now our click is not working. To make it work, we have to enable the mouse click events. For that, get player controller, and from there set enable click events. Now check it. Now because of that we will be able to click. Now you can see our click event is working now. On the left top corner you can see print string is printing clicked. So now it means our click event on our enemy character is working. From now here we will send this character reference to widget tag enemy. So in order to send data from here to here, we will use interface, or we can use direct referencing. For now you have to understand it. Our task is to send data from here to here, but in order to send data from here to here we need a reference of that widget in our enemy tag AI. So we can get in different ways. One way is we are setting a widget here and we are getting a reference of this here. So now our character has reference of that widget class. We can send a reference of that widget from our character class directly here in enemy, or we can send that reference to game instance, and then we will from the game instance we can send a reference to here in AI, or we can do in some other ways too. But right now I'm not using a game instance method, but the recommended method is you first send the reference to game instance and then to enemy tags AI, or wherever you want. But right now for the sake of this tutorial I'm sending directly from our character to AI enemy. From here we will cast to tp AI enemy tag class bp AI enemy get actor of class. Now from that node we can have access to this enemy AI. We can send our widget reference to there. So we have to create a variable here. Again widget tag enemy ref here, and it will be of type widget tag enemy. now from our third person character we can set widget tag enemy reference. Now right now it's empty, and we will send reference from here. Set widget AI enemy reference, and in there, now it's very simple. Simply cast to our BPI enemy tag, and from there we are sending this reference to this one. So now when the game loads, now first of all our third person character will load up, and it will send widget reference of that widget class to our enemy. Now we can call events in a widget class from our AI class. So first of all we have to create a custom event here. Event update update tagged enemy, and right now create a reference of enemy AI reference of type BPAI enemy tag. Okay, so once again I am repeating. First of all, our third person character class will load up. It will send the widget. It will create a widget here, and we will get the reference of a widget, and after that we are sending that reference of widget to our enemy AI. From here, when we click on our enemy, we want to send information to the widget class that we have clicked on enemy. So let's bring it here, and this was the event we want to call from inside AI. Event update tagged enemy. Simply we have to delete it, and now when we click on the enemy, it will send information to our widget class. So for the sake of testing, let's see it's working. Yes, received in widget class. Let's see, is it working or not? Yes, you can see our communication is done. Now from here we will update our enemy 3D position to our icon position. For that we will use a node project world to screen. This node will convert the 3D location of our AI character to 2D in our widget class, in our heads up display, and because of that we can update the position of that icon. So now from by using that node we can easily convert the 3D position of our enemy AI to 2D space. So now we are getting a reference here, and we will get actor location, put there, get player controller, and from here we will drag our image. Let's rename it image indicator. Okay, so let's bring it here slot as canvas slot and set position. We did a little mistake here. Instead of using this, we will create a enemy AI ref variable here. We will update this node on event tick like that, and simply we will connect it to with this. Now we can't just connect right into there. We will get wrong position of our icon. So let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. So now you can see, the moment I click, our icon starts to move, but we are not getting the right translation of that 3D location of this character to our icon position. So to correct this thing, we have to do some little maths here. First of all, we will use we will disconnect it and split it, and we will use a clamp float node 2 times, one for our x and one for our y. So from here we will break it x and y, and we will connect that x to there. Actually we will use a map range clamp here, because we want to clamp the position, so that's why. So this is for the x and this is for the y, and for x we will connect this and y to this, because this will be our for the x dimension calculation, and this will be for y calculation. So let's make a more space. Now we will do a little more maths here. We will use a node get viewport size. It will give the size of the game viewport. Let's split it again, and on the both sides we will divide this value by 2, and then we will multiply it by -1. We will do same here on the y side, and after that, so this get viewport size x will go into in range p of our x side map range clamped, and the get viewport size y side will go into in range p of our map range clamped on the y side, and we will keep in range a on the y and in range a on the x side 0, and we will connect that to outrange a and that to outrange a on the y side, and we will connect this to outrange b and this one to outrange b. So this was the little maths to update the 3D world location of our enemy character to 2D icon space. Why we did this calculation? Because icon here is anchored in between in the center, and its position is 0 on the x side and 0 on the y side. To update the 3D location of character correctly to this, we use that math, because if we move here you can see its position x is increasing, and here position x is in the negative side, but the 3D location when converts to 2D of our character, it will give the value 0 here and 1920 here. So we will get X from there, 0 here and 1920 here, but our icon is negative 980 here and positive 980 here. So it should be 0 here and 1920 here to replicate the correct 3D location of our character to the icon position. So for that we used little math there, and by using this and let's see how it works. So now if I click on there, you see it tags correctly. Now wherever I move, you can see our tag system is working perfectly, no matter where we are. Now the enemy, if the enemy is off screen, still the tag system is working perfectly. So now we want a little thing to add up here. If we want and that if we click on this character once, it starts to give tag, and when we click again, it stop updating our icon. To that we will use a flip-flop node here. Flip-flop, and we'll use another custom tag here. Event stop tag system. We'll simply here is our image indicator. So in default we make it hidden, and when we click on it, we will enable it. Set visibility, and on here we will make it hidden. So when we click on enemy once, this will fire up and it will make our icon visible, and the enemy location will start to update. And if we click on the enemy again, it will hide our indicator. But if for more advanced we can enable and disable the event tick also. When we click on enemy, we can enable the tick, and when we click on an enemy again to disable the tag system, we can disable the input event tick. So let's here is our enemy AI event stop tag system simply. So now by default there is no icon on the screen. Now when we click on the enemy, you can see the tag system starts to work. Now if we click on it again, now you can see our tag system disappears. In that way we can create a enemy tag system, and we can also use a text down there. So when we tag an enemy, its distance from enemy to that our character will mention here, and we can do a lot of things. We can tag multiple enemies here. So I hope you will get the basic understanding of what we do and how to achieve that. Actually I am developing, so here it is. I am developing a stealth game, and this from the last 2 or 3 days I was figuring out how to make this tag system work. So that's why now I made a tutorial on that tag system. So that's how the tag system working inside my game. Sorry, I uploaded a wrong level. Let me stealth and map. Okay. So when we click on it, you can see. So in my game we can tag multiple enemies, and you can see the distance is also mentioned here. So I will try to make another tutorial in which we will see how to update distance from our character, also along with the position of enemy to icon space. So I hope you can create your own tag system now. I will see you in the next video with some other tutorial. Also I will make a tutorial on update distance along with tag system too. Till then, Allah Hafiz.